Back in Venice, and more boats brought more refugees from Hollywood as per the profile-raising plan of the festival's new president.
All of which irked the anti-globalization protesters,
Not seen here.
who object to the number of US films at the event. Films like Finding Neverland.
He died, her husband.
He left her with 4 boys.
Perhaps we'll see you here tomorrow then.
Johnny Depp and Kate Winslet star in the true-ish story of how author J.M. Barrie invented Peter Pan.
May I take your hat?
Now he's an action hero, Depp gets big trailers, but the acting remains the same.
When you're sort of in there, you know, in the dirt or in the muck doing the work, it's very intimate, you know. The work itself is kind of a controlled, kind of intimate little place.
What's it like, Neverland?
One day I'll take you.
Winslet plays a widow helped over her grief by Barry's genius.
Young boys should never be sent to bed. They always wake up a day older.
She said being a rich actress who works for literally weeks a year is also tough.
You know, I feel when I do juggle the two things, it's very satisfying because it's hard to do that, you know. I love the feeling of satisfaction at being able to juggle the two.
Boys need a father.
What are you suggesting?
I remember running home from work to pump, to run to the shoot, to do the shoot. And I mean, you just make it work. You just do.
That is never allowed.
The heartwarming Finding Neverland culminates with the rosy opening of Peter Pan. This affects Barry's life and, it says here, the lives of everyone close to him, in a joyous and heartwarming way, except his abandoned wife.
Next, a pair of professional heartwarmers punch the terminal, and Hanks wishes he read subtitles.
I don't see nearly enough German films. I don't see nearly enough Polish films. Does Britain still make films every now and again? They do. They all have... they all have Bob Hoskins in them, as a matter of fact.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That guy doesn't even speak English.
This is House of Flying Daggers, or Hofd, which stars Hong Kong heartthrob Andy Lau.
Seen here on the right.
He's a man of many talents. Watch this.
The actor and Canto pop star kicked off his Vision tour in Hong Kong, but it went bad. Someone filmed the gig and put it on a website.
Lau is suing. But just which one of these 10,000 fans has a hidden camera?
Performance to me, it takes time. I am not a genius.
Lau said he was shocked and angry about the incident, while his agent said the quality was very bad. The secret filming, that is, not the gig.
And it got worse. Someone left a trapdoor open on stage.
Hi, I'm Natasha Bedingfield.
How you doing? I'm Usher.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Slash, and we're Velvet Revolver.
You're watching Entertainment Now.
Cool.
What are you afraid of? He's a very lucky boy.
I'm his mother, and I liked him every single day.
Now you protect him every single day.
A British drama shot on special heartwarming yet gritty film leads our look at movies out from October.
Essentially, it's about a mother and her son.
The son is deaf-mute, but not a victim. He lives for the letters his sailor father writes from his ship, but they're really written by Mum. Then the ship comes into port and...
That's where I come in.
John Travolta comes in when you need a guy whose friendships are forged by... fire.
Inferno extinguishing drama Ladder 49 hits screens from October.
Everything is the same, even if it's different.
Exactly, because we are connected.
I Heart Huckabees is a comedy about the meaning of existence and stars all stars ever. Improbable but true.
I Heart Huckabees is a comedy.
A very funny comedy.
That Mark steals a lot of, but it deals with a lot of existential issues.
Mark Wahlberg benefits from existential detectives.
Not dealing with existential issues, Richard Gere and J-Lo in Shall We Dance?
Shall We Dance has a lot riding on Jennifer Lopez.
It's her first film since Affleck Gate.
Sarah Michelle Gellar stars in supernatural curse scare-a-thon remake The Grudge. Remaking it from the Japanese original is the original Japanese director.
What happened there?
For the remake, the story's basically going to be the same.
The curse promotes zombification and the growth of testes in unlikely places.
Hundreds of people enjoying the nice weather in London's Leicester Square saw Tom Cruise arrive and screamed.
Cruise spent 3 hours in the crowd, who were glad to see him, even if he did have to beg fans to let him sign their programmes.
Cruise is in town to launch Collateral, in which he plays an automotively challenged contract killer.
I got 5 stops to make. What's your name?
Max.
Max. I'm Vincent.
He must eliminate 5 witnesses threatening to testify against his boss.
Jamie Foxx plays the cabbie with the world's worst fare, who Cruise says is a psychotic serial killer.
Red light, Max.
Hold on.
I think he absolutely symbolizes the antisocial person, without question.
I offer 1 fat Angelino and you throw a hissy fit.
Not happy with his fans, Tom phoned their friends for a chat.
They come out and it's fun.
Max, 6 billion people on the planet, you're getting bent out of shape because of 1 fat guy.
When they say beyond your wildest, this is absolutely beyond your wildest.
Jada Pinkett Smith also stars and just always loves being here.
I just always love being here. I think London is the best place to have premieres.
She's a lawyer and a damsel in distress, unlike real life where she's an actress, wife, mother and musician, which she said in Berlin pleasures her greatly.
I do it how I want to do it, when I want to do it.
Tom just couldn't stop going on about Berlin.
I like being here. You know? Thank you.
Thank you.
See more Tom in Collateral out soon.
Now chart news.
Chinese martial arts epic Hero gets a second week at US #1. Jet Li's latest role has emotion as well as violence. He wants to touch your soul before it kicks your butt.
M. Night Shyamalan's Creepy Village, complete with bogus red herrings and Hitchcockian twists, is top in the rest of the world and...
Do your very best not to scream.
Unbelievably, 766,000 Americans bought this Tim McGraw album in 1 week, beating off R. Kelly's big new double one.
Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.
Anastasia, who boasts she's an awesome girlfriend but finds men boring, is #1 in Europe with her album, Anastasia.
It's over.
Finally, an apology. In the past, we've referred to Brian McFadden, formerly of Westlife, as Chip Shop. We alleged that somewhere in Ireland, a village was missing its idiot. And we laughed when he took on So Solid Crew and lost.
What we meant to say was that Brian is a highly talented solo artiste with hugely devoted fans who'll wait for hours to touch him.
17 hours we've been waiting out there.
At a recent CD signing in London, 300 rabid groupies, some unimpressed, met their newly thin idol.
Brian says he's not the new Robbie Williams. After all, he's only hired Robbie's ex-writer Guy Chambers, grown a beard and gone all rocky. Not like Robbie at all then.
Everyone in the world knows my name, but no one actually knows who I am at all. They just know the name.
Brian turned to drink during his last days with multi-million selling Irish boy band Westlife and nearly had a nervous breakdown.
Not surprising when you hear what he had to put up with.
Brian broadened his horizons and started writing songs, including genius lyrics like Bop Bop Baby.
You know, Westlife had its own real distinct sound of singing ballads and singing in a certain way, and the sound and the production, and mine is just something completely different. It's sort of like an autobiography in words, in lyric, rather than writing a book.
And now he's thin.
I lost 3 stone and I put back on about half a stone.
He looks much better than what he was before. I think he looks a lot better now, more grown up. It doesn't matter what he looks like, it's what his personality is, isn't it?
Now that's what feels for me.
Brian changed his name from Brian with a Y to Brian with an I, and wife Kerry wasn't happy about it. She's also got poo on her arse.
Kerry wasn't, because she's got a tattoo of Brian with a Y and a Winnie the Pooh on her arse, so she wasn't too impressed.
Brian's brilliant new single, Real to Me, inspired by Nirvana, is out now. We suggest you buy it.
Right, I'm off to check the thousands of emails you've sent to entertainmentnow@ap.org.
Bye.
dreaming. Wake up, you might be dreaming now.
The host with the most is back later tonight. His guests include Frank Skinner and Lenny Henry, plus there's some music too from R.E.M. Don't miss Michael Parkinson coming up later tonight at 10 past 10, right here on ITV1.